Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more Life is Strange Before the Storm. So we are here with Chloe. She's mad and she's angry and she wants to take her frustrations out on this junkyard. So I think we should do that. And there's also a graffiti spot here that I can get. So I'm gonna grab the baseball bat, which I've got here, and I need to smash some things in the junkyard. So the first thing that I need to smash is this big sign. Oh, I need to find this big sign somewhere. Toolbox, that's not a sign. Bottle of mannequin. Full TV monitor, can of paint. Mirror. Oh, a mirror sounds fun. Where is the big sign? Gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe I have to keep going farther in. Oh, I can't go farther in. Okay. This is a toolbox. Oh, here's the sign, I think. It says sign. Yeah. Smash the big sign. Then I need to smash the cans of paint in front. And then I can graffiti it. And get an achievement for that. Ooh, she's angry. Alright, let's smash this toolbox.
If you want to rip a family apart from the inside, it's important to bring the proper tools.
Well, she put the bat down.
You, David.
That's not smashing. Auto is satisfying. Let's do that. I knew that would be satisfying. A box of junk, of course.
I've never understood your hard-on for cameras, Max. You took a million pictures of us, and not one of them showed that you were gonna leave when I needed you most. Cameras.
Mannequin, of course we had to smash that.
You know she's fake. You can't take your eyes off her. Who else do I know who fits that description? F off, Rachel.
He seems mad.
Dad.
What? Oh, is that the car? I'm guessing it's their car. It's in the junkyard now. Yeah, the whole side of that thing is definitely messed up. Is she just gonna stare at it, or... Oh, it looks terrible from this side, too. My gosh. I'm guessing there's supposed to be some music playing because obviously just the sunny birds chirping is definitely not the appropriate tone for this moment right now. Aw, Chloe, don't be sad. She's lost everything. This girl has been through so much. She clearly needs someone to help her. I would help you if I could. But I'm just playing as you, so I can't help you. Oh, we're back in the car again? Yep, there's Dad.
Why are you crying, sweetheart?
Because you're not real.
I'm not.
What is going on?
Okay, so now we have another thing here we can do.
What's past is prologue and...
Kiddo, look on the bright side, would ya?
What bright side?
You made a new friend today.
Hey, where's my marker? Oh, there it is.
Gotta say, that was some fight. A lover's quarrel, you might say? She nearly took your head off.
Yeah, she was pretty angry.
What do you care?
Sorry, sweetheart. I guess I'm getting into your personal business.
Stupid wine bottles got my marker.
Yay! And that was the last graffiti for episode 1.
Dad used to hate it when I wrote on...
Now we're all caught up. There we are. Wow, those last two definitely are pretty strong. Pretty strong indeed.
I guess I did that?
Sometimes people need you, though.
Like Rachel.
Even when they don't admit it.
Yeah, Chloe, you didn't really know what was going on in her head. I mean, we saw it, but you know. You didn't. Creepy. Really creepy with no music.
Rachel!
Again with the thing hitting the ugh, I don't like it. Why is her hand red? Is that from the paint? I guess it's from the paint. I keep wondering why she keeps seeing that moment, but I feel like it's because she was in the car too. I don't think she remembers it, but I think she was in the car with her dad. That's why she keeps remembering it, as her being in the back seat. Because obviously, as you can tell from the car, that side is ruined, but the other side is fine. So Chloe survives. And we know from playing through Life is Strange 1 that in Max's like timeline jump stuff, if you decide to save William, Chloe's the one that gets into the accident. So either way, someone's gonna get hurt. No, wait, she wasn't in the car. Because he left to go pick up groceries or something, or pick up his wife from the pick up groceries from the mart, and I don't remember. I know he went by himself because Max and Chloe stayed home, and that's when they had their little like adventure thing. Well, there's Rachel.
You came. I'm glad. Hey. I couldn't let the day end with whatever this afternoon was. Chloe, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't know how to talk about this. You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman?
The ones who were making out?
That was my dad.
Oh. All right.
And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Oh.
The worst part is, I'm not surprised. I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was. So when I saw he got a text from an unknown number asking him to meet, I thought I could catch him or something.
I'm so sorry, Rachel. I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. Chloe, I love my dad. I love him. And I never want to see his face again.
When my dad died, I was so mad at him. For months, I felt wrong because half the time I thought of him, I wanted to scream. And the other half, I forgot.
Forgot that anything had changed. It's silly, but I've carried this photo around with me for years. It's from Mount Hood. My dad took me hiking there when I was 10, and it started raining, and I fell and broke my arm 3 miles from the car. I remember screaming like I was gonna die, but my dad, he carried me down the mountain. I still remember the smell of his coat, and how calm he was, and the sound of his voice, and
I mean, I want to comfort her, but last time we tried all the flirting stuff and getting close, it didn't work. So I guess we'll just give her space right now.
he was just so strong, you know? I felt safe.
You trusted him.
Completely.
Here.
Chloe, I owe you an apology.
Yeah, I do too.
Hey, we were both kind of the queen of
No, I mean it. Whatever's going on between us, it's intense and new and awesome, and you had the courage to tell me that you feel it too. And I treated you like...
courage. I don't know if I'd call it that. More like blind desperation. And maybe a slight buzz from that wine.
I just want you to know I'm lucky that you were with me today. You're a badass, Chloe Price.
What?
Remember that biker who wouldn't let you into the mill? You talked your way right past him.
You saw that?
And those skeevy douchebags who followed you upstairs? You dropped that one guy with a bottle to the face.
Only because you showed up at the last minute, and...
What about Drew? When he was picking on Nathan? You got right in his face and called him out.
That was pretty sweet, actually.
See? You're the real thing, Chloe. I don't know anyone like you. Plus, you came along with me, no questions asked.
Well, I don't really need a good reason to ditch school.
I guess tomorrow there'll be pay.
My mom might skip grounding and just go straight to the death penalty.
And my dad will definitely punish me with
Your dad.
him.
What I wouldn't give to leave this place and never look back.
What's stopping us?
Us? Are you serious?
There's nothing keeping me here. Not anymore.
So, if I came to you tomorrow and told you to pack your bags...
I'm serious. Let's do it, Chloe. Let's leave this place forever.
Okay.
And that's the plan that they made to leave and go to LA. It was LA, right? I think it was.
Can I borrow
California
your lighter?
or something.
Thank you.
Come on.
Girl, do you realize what you just did? The whole place is gonna catch on fire now. So much for that warning about not burning anything right now. Apparently we didn't listen to that one. Jeez, girl. I think it's weird though that she's just willing to like drop everything and leave just because of one thing that happened with her dad, and like she's not even going to confront him about it or anything. Like that just seems kind of weird to me. I'm assuming that this is winding down the first episode here, so we'll probably be getting into the second episode, of course, because I can't just have a short episode when we've been doing hour-long ones this whole entire time. But I didn't know how much longer was left on this episode, so we'll just have to see what goes on here. But you know that this is supposed to be the moment where the music is playing and it's super sad and we're super emotional because of everything that happened with Rachel and how sad she is. And then we cut to episode 1, awake, yada yada yada. And we're done. Fade to curtains, fade to black, whatever. But for now, we just get to hear the silence. Why is Principal Wells talking to the police? Or, okay, that's her dad, obviously. I do remember that. And then there's that woman that apparently is a very mysterious lady. I think we find out a little bit more about her in these next episodes, I do believe, because I think there's a big twist with her, if I remember correctly. But that is going to be it for episode 1. So let's see about the choices here and how bad my choices were. You attacked 66%, you ran. Okay, so guess everybody mostly did that. You were mean to Joyce, you were kind to Joyce. Okay, well, I was mean to Joyce because that whole conversation, I don't know if it was because of like this whole game being remastered, but the whole vibe there just felt so weird. It was just like she was tired and like her eyes were looking weird and monotone, and I don't know, it didn't seem like they were reading the lines with emotion with how she was feeling. I don't know. Either way, I was gonna be bad anyway because that's who Chloe is. And then you defended Nathan and you stayed out of the fight. So obviously, I think I should have stayed out of the fight, to be honest, because I don't think we had a problem with Drew, I believe is what was that guy's name. But now we have a problem with him, so I probably should have stayed out of the fight. And Nathan obviously is never grateful. You told Rachel that you are more than friends or you are just friends. Well, of course, the whole point of this game is to do that, so I'm doing it. You took the money. That was split 50-50? Really? Okay, I'm surprised by that one. You purchased pot from Frank. You didn't purchase pot from Frank. Okay, well, I technically thought I was going to get to keep most of the money and just give him a little bit, but whatever. I know I'm in the minority on that one. You read Joyce's self-help book. You didn't read Joyce's self-help book, and that there is probably from just people not exploring. You put the photo of William on the dresser. You didn't put the photo of William on the dresser. I kind of thought about not doing that, but Mom already knew we were in her room anyway. You slipped money into Joyce's purse. You didn't slip money to Joyce. Yeah, see that? I knew there was something down there about money in her purse. I didn't know if it was us taking money from her purse or not. But apparently if you steal the money from that guy, you can put it in her purse. And since we used it to buy pot from Frank, we couldn't do that. You told Elliot you would go to the play with him. You told Elliot you wouldn't go to the play with him. I did that just to satisfy him. Nothing is going to come from that. You told Skip you liked his demo. You told Skip his demo was okay. You didn't listen to it. Well, a lot of people I'm pretty sure didn't even talk to the guy. But I didn't get to hear it, so I'm just going to tell him it sounded okay. You finished the tabletop game. You didn't finish the tabletop game. Of course I wanted to finish it. It was fun. I liked it. Sabotage Victoria's homework. Didn't sabotage her homework. I mean, it was right there and staring her in her face. I had to do it. It was so funny. You told Rachel falling in love is stupid. Okay, that one is split. I just answered that one the way Chloe would. I feel like that's the way she would answer it. You shared earbuds with Rachel. Of course, who's not going to do that? I even said while we were doing it that's just really weird to just sit there and listen to music and have her listen to nothing. You jumped out of the train and you didn't. Well, what else was I going to do if I didn't do that? Okay. So the next episode is starting in 5 seconds. And I think we're going to continue on and start the next episode, Brave New World, episode 2. Because we're only 25 minutes into this episode, give or take. And I'm going to make these a little bit longer. So obviously, we're going to continue on and see what we got in store next for the girls. Because they are planning on leaving, from what I am assuming is going to happen next here. But there's Rachel. I can tell from the bracelet. Why are we in the principal's office? What's going on?
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then just sorry.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process, and the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Don't screw up.
Don't get in trouble again?
Trouble is merely the byproduct, Miss Price. What's at issue is your attitude. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Disregarding posted signs about trespassing on the stage. Implications of possible drug-related activities.
What does that mean?
Yes. What does that mean?
It means Miss Price has developed a reputation as a user of marijuana, and I would strongly recommend you take a careful look through her room at home. Shall I continue? Attempting to sabotage the academic goals of one of our top students, Victoria Chase.
Academic goals like doing her own homework? Because I thought Blackwell had a zero-tolerance policy on plagiarism.
Excellent suggestion. Stricter punishment for students who violate Blackwell's code of conduct is next on our agenda. For her plagiarism, Miss Chase might have been suspended.
Chloe, you tried to get someone suspended?
Might have. If Mr. Prescott, Nathan Prescott, hadn't spoken to me on Victoria's behalf. And we have witnesses saying Miss Price was also involved in a bullying incident of the same Mr. Prescott.
I stood up for that little weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
Mom, you know this is all right?
Chloe, now is not the time.
God.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means... you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe. I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
Miss Price,
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel.
Ray.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you or...
Trick her?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, thank God.
Mrs. Price, this revelation may color the situation some, but it in no way absolves your daughter.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
No.
What? Are you insane?
Your discipline is still pending, Miss Price.
Ray, she loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy...
Victoria Chase.
How fitting. Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That is such...
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Really? You want me to choose? Go along with Rachel's story or take the blame? Honestly, I feel like we should just take the blame. I don't know. The talkback challenges are pretty fun. I like to do those, and we've been bad this whole time. And he's gonna probably suspend us anyway because we know in the first game that that's what he does. Chloe, he gets kicked out of school, so...
No way is Rachel missing the play for me. But thanks to her acting skills, I'll have to go down in flames if I want to fix this.
Listen to your opponent and choose the related comeback. I know.
Get your head out of your Wells.
Chloe!
You seriously think yesterday was Little Miss Sunshine's idea?
Miss Amber has accepted her responsibility.
Don't you have the slightest idea how this works? You don't wake up one morning and decide to be an outlaw. You need priors. You need training.
Rachel confessed. Are you calling her a liar?
Wells, you should confess to falling for her crap. I don't blame you, though. She's one hell of an actress.
You don't have to do this. It's okay. Really.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not one of your sycophants. I'm a lone wolf, and you're Little Red Riding Hood. Welcome to grandmother's house.
Chloe, this can't be you. Apologize this instant.
Fine. Mr. Wells, I'm sorry for exposing the flaws in your campus security. This must be very embarrassing for you.
I've heard enough. Rachel, you were clearly trying to cover for your classmate. I appreciate the motive, but I appreciate honesty more. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
You will not be removed from the play.
Was that so hard?
Thank you.
And Miss Price, I came into today's meeting planning to suspend you for the rest of the school year, with a chance for reinstatement in the fall.
And now?
You are expelled.
What? No.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives. That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
Well, we knew it was going to happen anyway, so why not get it over with now? Besides, Rachel really wants to do the play before she leaves.
Sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. Meet me at the junkyard later? You bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
We really should be going. Nice to meet you.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip.
Bunch of fascists.
At least Skip is on our side.
Hey, just wanted to say, it sucks what is happening to you.
Thanks, Skip.
You're gonna be missed.
I don't really care about any of it. Except my secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here. Wonder who will grace this space after me.
I'll sign it. Why not? Leave my mark on the school. Oh, Bongo. Homework.
Love how every time someone tells me how much potential I have, it's right before saying how I'm wasting it all.
Okay, so this is Chloe's homework here. I need to start seeing more effort from you, or you're going to fail my class. The quality of your work lately simply doesn't speak to the amount of, and I can't see because the subtitles are in the way. The amount of potential I see in you. I know you're better than this. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. I don't know how she got an F on that. If maybe she's just failing on purpose. I don't know, but I know nothing about chemistry. Alright, throw that away. Get rid of that. And I guess look at this
Trusty
pencil
keeper,
case.
My graffiti pens. You've served me well. I had big plans for adding to this collage. Oh well. Maybe chem was the class I hated the least.
I like how she still has the red on her hand as well. Geometry book, throw that away. Don't need that. And then we have an English book. Oh, it was behind the poster.
Jackpot. Wait. What the Justin.
Chloe, hey yo, had to borrow your stash. Desperate times, you know? I promise I'll get you back next week. Justin!
Every inch of this place. I wish I could tag it from floor to ceiling. But with Skip watching me.
Bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay, but try to make it fast, will you?
Okay. Oh, we're just gonna have a montage of Chloe messing up the whole entire place. Okay. Cool, I guess. Obviously there's supposed to be some rockin' music going on right now about Chloe and how she's doing this deed here and destroying the bathroom, and she's so, like, I don't know, bad, and yay, cool. But, you know, we ain't got that. But episode did start, so that's a good thing. We're finally into the next episode. We got through with the little beginning part there. I'm leaving Rachel. I like how she's jumping on the things too, the whatchamacallit, the sinks. Episode 2, Brave New World. Yay, we're here. I'm glad we're in episode 2. You know, episode 1 didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. These are kind of a little short. It kind of helps, I guess, whenever you play them like an hour at a time. Wow, Chloe, you really left your mark on this place. Bye, Victoria. Enjoy that. She's like, what? Should I tell someone? Did she do that? Was that already here? What? What is happening? Oh, and there's Mom and David. Of course, David has to be here. And there's Elliot over there as well.
Later, Skip.
Later.
See you later, bro. So much fun talking to you. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to go over here.
Looks like David's here. Awesome.
Wells blows. That meeting sucked. You're weird. You are. Seriously, it's okay. Yesterday was worth it. Yeah, my fault. Worth it. We should probably sleep. Got Wells tomorrow morning. I know. You also don't suck. You... What? Oh my gosh, Rachel. LOL, today was unforgettable. These are all new messages, so I'll just go up and read them from the tiny thing here. No, these are all new. Here we go. Oh, it's because we just got Rachel's number, right? Made it into my house without seeing either of my parents. Sweet. You were born to be a spy. Jumping out of trains and stuff. Oh man, we make such a great team. No enemy viewfinder would ever be safe from you again. Meanwhile, you're deep undercover as a passed out person. Today was unforgettable. Some of it sucked, yeah. You know what doesn't suck? What? You. You also don't suck. I know. We should probably sleep. Got Wells tomorrow morning. Yeah, my fault. Worth it. Wells blows. That meeting sucked. You're weird. You are. Seriously, it's okay. Yesterday was worth it. Alright. So we finally get Rachel's number here, and we've been talking to her, which is nice. But we have a bunch of stuff to go through here. So we have a message from Mom. Let's see. Here we are. Chloe, did you hear there's a fire? Please text me so I won't worry. Chloe, are you okay? Chloe, please. I'm fine. Oh, thank goodness. Come home by curfew. We have that meeting early tomorrow. Again, Chloe? Really? I'm at my wit's end with you. Did you get Wells' text about the fire? Are you okay? Yeah, you? Yeah, I'm just in my room. Hey, after the Tempest, you want to hang out? Oh my gosh, Elliot. I'm not answering you anymore. Urgent fire weather update. Arcadia Bay Forest Watch. Arcadia Bay, Oregon. Active Class D. Wildfire not contained. Use caution. Check local media for road closures. And then from Wells. Members of the Blackwell community, please be advised that a fast-moving wildfire has recently been sighted in the vicinity of Culmination State Park. I have spoken with the Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, who do not believe any evacuations are necessary at this time, as the Blackwell campus is not within the affected area or the fire's current projected path. Please utilize caution while traveling to and from campus. Faculty and staff have been asked to waive punctuality requirements for all sports and extracurricular activities this weekend. Why is Principal Wells sending me messages? Really? I don't want a message from him. Okay. So we've got one new one here, which is James and Rose, who are Rachel's parents. You can't trust normal people. Just ask Rachel. Her dad seems like the most normal guy on the planet, but he also turns out to be a cheating you-know-what. Come to think of it, maybe that is normal. What sucks is that Rachel and her parents actually seem to get along really well before James is the new district attorney in Arcadia Bay, which is the reason Rachel's family moved up here from Orange County. Despite his job, James doesn't act like an uptight law enforcer all the time, and unlike some wannabe father figures I know. Rose, Rachel's mom, also seems pretty decent. She certainly really loves Rachel and James. Poor lady. Whatever happens with Rachel's family, it still seems like she really does love her parents. And maybe that's all that matters. I'd certainly rather have a cheating you-know-what dad than a dead one. Okay, Chloe. Alright, that's it for that. So we have a brand new graffiti spots here for episode 2. A lot of them. Clean lens, driver's seat, hood with a view, sweet hideout, shopping list, message board, cruel reflector, the hypocrisy times, patched path, and closet door. I think we are on page 7 because I believe the last one we read was page 6. So, have I ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Baby? Anyway, you know that old question about what if you could go back in time and assassinate Hitler? Well, I worry I just stopped that assassination when I got between Nathan and a beating by Drew. Football jock and all-around angry teenager. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. Spoke to Elliot too. He was super nice as always. He wanted to hang out as always, and I was non-committal as always. Poor guy, he's super persistent. It must be hard trying to give a crap about me. Speaking of giving a crap, hello? I actually played a game with Steph and Mikey this morning, and it wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure I have the energy to consistently care that much about anything. I probably should be concerned about how little of a crap I give these days, but that would mean giving a crap, wouldn't it? Chloe, the Catch-22. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, when is she finally going to talk about Rachel Amber? Fine, you nosy you-know-what. Here it is. Rachel Amber is the most popular girl at school, and she's super into hanging out with me all of a sudden. Like this morning when she pulled me into the drama lab and asked for my expert opinion about true love in front of the whole class. I told her true love is, you know, crap. Of course, Mr. Keaton, the drama teacher, actually seemed to agree with me. Then Rachel brought me into her dressing room. Gotta say, that was the quickest I've gone from meeting someone to helping them get dressed. But that's Rachel. She doesn't give a crap. She just lets it all hang out. Then Rachel hatched this crazy plan for us to skip school together. That involves jumping onto a train. You know, like kids ditched school in the 60s, the 1860s. Stay tuned, Max. I have a feeling there will be a lot more to tell you soon. Chloe, love, Doctor. Did we ever play Two Truths and a Lie? You would have been terrible at it. We would have called it Two Truths and oh god, I can't take it back. Sorry for lying. Please, the guilt hurts. Two Truths and a Lie should be a class in school. I feel like I learned a lot. For example, Rachel is ambidextrous. She's a Leo, and she's from California. I also learned that I still have lots more to learn about lying. Rachel read me like an open book. She called crap on my made-up cat allergy. Basically, she's a human lie detector. I ever mentioned that we were on a train? It was pretty cool sitting there and watching the world fly by, and then we jumped off it and wound up some crazy park north of town. No big deal. Captain Chloe Bluebeard, Scourge of Arcadia Bay. With all this Shakespeare crap going on, I thought I'd write you a sonnet. Then I realized that rhyming is hard and nothing really rhymes with Rachel, which seems fitting given that I've never actually met anyone like Rachel before. With Rachel, everything is a game of some kind. I had to use my breaking and entering skills to get this viewfinder working, just so we could spy on peeps at the park. Rachel was hilarious, making up dialogue for them, and I actually held my own mocking some tight shorts wearing Speedwalker. After we watched some old couple suck face, Rachel decided it was high time we unsobered ourselves. So we hatched a plan to steal wine from these yuppie picnickers. And since it's Rachel, the plan involved elaborate acting and more improv on my part. I killed it once again. I'd still never be caught dead on stage, but this type of acting I can get behind. Our hard-earned wine in tow, we journeyed forth in search of more fun and games. Chloe the Unsober. I don't even know. I don't. First off, was your money on Chloe blows this and goes back to having no friends again? I hope so. How did I mess it up? One moment I'm having the day of my life. The next moment I'm awkwardly confessing feelings for her. Like some dork asking the head cheerleader to the prom. And she blew me off because of course she did. But wait, that's not all. Because as soon as Rachel leaves, I find a car. My dad's car. This twisted, shattered, ugly reminder of what used to be my life. So, I smashed it up, obviously. And then I passed out and had a dream where my dad told me to find Rachel back at the park. And Rachel set herself on fire. But enough about me. How was your day? Chloe the Twisted, Shattered, and Ugly. And here is the last and most latest page. When did you decide you were done with me? I mean, how did you know it was time to move on? I ask because Rachel and I have decided we're done with this town, and we've had it. It's bye-bye Bay. But instead of just ghosting it like someone I know, we're going to leave a trail of destruction in our wake. For Rachel, that means burning a forest down. I know, crazy. But guess what? I'm pretty crazy too. In not unrelated news, I finally got my butt kicked out of Blackwell. But at least I managed to keep Rachel from getting booted from her play. I should probably be more upset about being a high school dropout, but I'm not. It's just another chapter of my messed up story of my life. So yeah, burning bridges literally, academically. That's how you make an exit woman. Chloe the Exit Wonder. Exit Wounder. And that is it. That is all of the pages that we have. We are currently caught up with everything now. And we're ready to get back into the game here. But we're going to go ahead and end off the episode here, though, because, of course, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and make these a little bit longer. So we did get into episode 2, but it still needs to be around an hour long for each episode or for each, part that we do. So I'm going to go ahead and end off this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed us getting expelled from Blackwell Academy. And I will see you guys in the next episode.